Alright, time to go live. I'm just finishing up some things. Just give me a second. I was just posting the stream. I had like 15 minutes to prepare the stream and actually took a bit longer than that. But yeah, I guess that's what you get from an impromptu stream. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. So yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you all had a good weekend. Of course, it's Monday today. So I hope Monday has treated you well. It doesn't always. Oh wow, the lighting is terrible. Can I fix that? Don't think this will help. It does. It actually does help. Cool. Alright, yeah, that will be that. So I won't need OBS anymore. Just need to check if the switcher thing works. Goodbye Twitter, goodbye Facebook. Actually, I kind of needed that Facebook post. I forgot that it was something important. Hey Nix, welcome. Welcome buddy. Yeah, alright, here we are in the parking lot. So in the last stream, I even forgot what did we do in the last stream? I think we worked on the Sitatunga episode. Oh wait, yeah, it's all coming back for me. This is what I need before The Walking Dead starts later today. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, okay, it's coming back to me. In the last stream, we were working on the Sitatunga area, and that was actually fun story. It broke. Everything we did in the last stream I had to redo because I couldn't open my save anymore. So that was fun. But yeah, I redid everything that we did. Oh, hey, look at that. We got an African buffalo walking around over here. I didn't know they could get to here. Can they walk through the water? They're probably jumping the fence or something. That's a bit of a pity. I kind of hope they wouldn't be able to get here. Because I think that's the entire reason this fence is here. But yeah, we got the African Buffalo mod by Droove. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't want to insult, like, I'm not saying I could do better in the slightest. Because I'm not a modder. I want to be, kinda. But yeah. It's nice to have the animal here, but I will say, Droove, if you're watching, I think Leaf already said it in his Smult Showcase, so don't really run on beating a dead horse. But it looks like you just kind of repainted the normal African buffalo to be orange. Whereas the forest buffalo is a lot kind of smaller, a bit slimmer, less buff, more low. And mostly the horns. The horns are supposed to go way back, because it's a forest buffalo. So their horns are a little bit more backwards facing, as to not really get caught in trees as much, which makes them more well suited for the forest. But yeah, so after I redid what we did on stream, which you can see around here, I ended up also finishing the Congo parking lot. I ended up making the Bird of Prey backstage and all sorts of things. Just going down my list of things that I need to do. And that eventually brought me, it's a ranger camp sign, and that eventually brought me to the parking lot, which where I've been the past week or so. Because it's a big one to tackle, you know? Getting the layout all right, dealing with the fact that it's actually bigger than the space that we have. Hey, Droove, welcome. Yeah, dealing with that stuff. I got the path mod. I did show that in the episode, even the Edge of Africa episode, that I have the path mod and have been using that pretty heavily here in the show off the Bird of Prey area. Sure. Don't want to hammer on it too much, because I will make like a mini episode that just shows off the last editions. But basically this is the entrance area, so the staff can come in through here, go down this little staircase, and you have a history exam. Cool. Oh, a little archer left behind. Okay, so I need to add a little bit more planting here maybe, but yeah, there's just a bunch of aviaries where they keep all of the birds. And there's a little shack thingy over here. No interior because this is what connects to the hidden backstage buildings. And yeah, just a bunch of aviaries. Over here there's, I don't know exactly what this is. I couldn't really tell from the photos or the videos that I had of this place. But I think it's whatever controls the waterfall. So, kind of cool. Yeah. Just kept things a little simple, but it's nice. So yeah. So where was I? So yeah, this week I've been pretty busy, you know. Working on this, of course, but also school started again. I started my project at the zoo. Let's see, what are we gonna do today? Actually, I kind of want to go to the bus stop. See if we can finish the bus stop this stream. Yeah, in this area I've really just kind of been picking and choosing what I want to work on because there's so much to do. But yeah, let's go to the bus stop. Yeah, I started my project at the zoo. It's kind of, I got a pretty good first week, pretty productive. But now things have kind of come to a grinding halt because I need permission from school to do like a little research thing. And I'm just not getting any responses for some reason. I'm just not getting back the permission. What do you hope the next DLC contains? A bunch of backstage stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. Hey Beezy, welcome. Alright, let's get to the bus stop album. Because yeah, we actually worked on this like 2 streams ago, I think. So I finished these 2 buildings. This one was already done. I just added some like clutter stuff. But I gave this one an interior because I actually had video footage of this place. So this is where they keep all the dry feed for all the animals, and there's some other stores as well. Hey, goodbye Droof. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. Yeah, this is where they keep a lot of food and stuff. So these boxes all contain dry feed. So yeah, I thought it was pretty nice to implement that because I actually knew pretty much. When I know how a building looks like from the inside, I'm gonna try to do the interior wherever possible. So that was a lot of fun to figure out. There are some things missing, like there should be a lot of cabinets and cupboards here. But yeah, the main thing is this stuff, just all these boxes with the food in it. And a cool detail I noticed is that they actually have them raised off the ground, probably to keep little pests and stuff out of them. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty cool thing. Here's something that I thought I would never be able to do. This roof over here. Just look, that shape, like I knew for sure I was never gonna be able to do it, but I actually managed to get it pretty well. Used a combination of different fetch pieces. This one's super useful to do smaller roofs and stuff. But yeah, looks okay enough to me. There needs to be a window over here though. See if we can add that. Maybe we'll add that window later someday. But yeah, for now, the main thing I want to do is kind of just see if we can get some paths in here. That's not really the main thing I want to do actually. That's just something I want to do at this very moment. No, the main thing I want to do is just to kind of get this thing done. There needs to be some wood over here and a playground over there. And then the rest of this area is just spamming in a bunch of foliage. Oh yeah, and the station. We're not... I can try to put a right station in here. We'll see if we can get that to work. I kind of doubt it. Oh, come on. Oh. But yeah. Let's see. Like this. That's not good enough. Wait, why is it doing it? Let's do something like that. That works. That works for me. Alright, then take out this one. Really? You're gonna be like that? Fine. Be like this. Crap. That. Almost. That's better. Oops. Yeah, what was I talking about? Getting distracted already. Yeah, just busy stuff. Been doing a lot of stuff in between school and all that sort of things. There we go. Really just want to finish this project off. At least phase 1. I mean, it's phase 1 of the project that we're finishing off. Is there like a beam there or something? That's weird. Let's actually get a fire hydrant as well. Because that's just an easy copy paste from over here. Because yeah, I told, there's a journalist of Loopings, which is a Dutch site about like theme parks, and he's been wanting to make an article about this for a while, ever since the other articles about it were written, pretty much. And I told him, like, okay, at the end of the month I'm gonna be done, and that was last month. I've been telling him stuff like that for a while. But this time I meant it, because I was done at that time. And actually, oh, are you kidding me? The staff path isn't working. I was actually done enough by that point, because that's when I made the Edge of Africa video. But oh really? This sucks. But really? Come on. Oh, this is just a big old mess. Alright, we'll have to figure out if this works or not. Yeah, I finished the Edge of Africa at that point, and I started to record a like trailer video, because that's what he wanted. Like, he wanted a kind of trailer like video like the ones I already had. No. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. Ugh. Fine, whatever. Just be broken. I think there's another staff path under here, so they won't actually walk to the jaguars. So it's good enough. But yeah, I started recording a trailer video, but it just felt wrong, you know, to record a trailer. I was going to spin it like, oh, all the animals are in, which was true at that point, but I don't know, I'm so close to finishing the entire park. Why would I not just finish it? So that's why I've been kind of extra hard at work, kind of trying to rush out. Not necessarily rush out, like I am at least trying to give it all the care and detail and stuff I otherwise would. Now let's see. This fence is kind of confusing me a little bit. Like I can't see the detail around there, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, little birdhouse. At some point you just gotta be like, yeah, screw it. This is how we're gonna do the fence. I feel like I have a picture of that though. That's what I want to see. I have a picture of the fence. This one. Alright, so this fence kind of goes alongside the chain link. And there's like a meter in between. And this is where the gate is. I don't know what that gate is for. There is a sign there, but... See, this is also weird, because this gate is looking at the entrance over there. So the positioning of this stuff is kind of all wrong. But at this point, I can't be bothered to change it. So I'm just going to put that gate over here. And call it good. We're just gonna take some mesh and just call it good. Oh. There we go. Does it look like this is like another exit of the bus or something? I don't know, it's confusing me. You know the hex out of your head. I mean, I use that so often. Because that's just the color I use for, like, everything. I use that color for literally everything. Let's see. Oh. What? What are you connecting to? There we go. And actually I do want a null post. Actually, just do this. There we go. This one will stand in front of it. Big birch. Something like that. And it's kind of the same on the other side. I'm just gonna put down one null fence Maybe 2 more? I'm not sure. Because like over here, that fence isn't there anymore. It's also supposed to go at an angle. I feel like this fence is like... This gate is over here and this fence is kind of like more at an angle. But I don't feel like fixing it. Just here to say hi and leave some watch time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I seem to have... Right. That's fine. Alright, so... Yeah, maybe one day I'll end up fixing this area a bit, because it's a little off. But for now, good enough is good enough. Let's see. The fence seems to just kind of stop over here, which is kind of over thereabouts. So we'll do that. Hey, Lovro, welcome. It's good to see all the familiar faces, even though I haven't streamed in a while. Always good to see you all. Alright, I think that will do. Let's maybe add one more which will connect to the actual fence. And same over here, this one will... That one will connect to the fence, and then the rest... didn't expect a late stream, but you still managed to... Yeah, I mean, my streams are... You can never expect one of my streams. They work in mysterious ways. Yeah, lately I've been just super tired. I've been wanting to stream so much, but I've been super tired and just... I never know what a good time is, you know? Because I don't want to intrude on, like... my roommate, who sometimes just wants to hang out, but then I'm streaming and then he kind of gets sad a little bit. Then there's me, who is just, sometimes I'm just tired, even though I want to stream, I just don't have the energy for it. And then another thing, which is kind of a stupid reason, but ever since I started that project, I've been really kind of aware about, like, oh... if I'm procrastinating the project and I'm streaming, then they'll see. They know when I'm live. They know when I'm just playing Planet Zoo instead of working on important stuff. I want to copy this. What are you working on right now? We are working on the bus stop. Because basically, we have the parking lot, which just has like a couple of areas left. We have the bus stop, and we have this backstage area. And once those 3 things are done, phase 1 of the zoo is pretty much complete. Phase 1, season 1, however you want to call it. So I'm really trying my best to get that all done as soon as possible. Alright, let's put this in here. There we go. That's fine. Hey, are you gonna let the car ride also works for cars drive through the park. And what do you think your next project will be? Yes, we will get to the car ride in kind of phase 2, season 2. But yeah, the idea is to have this one, to put like a station. I want to put a station of this car ride on the parking lot, and then have cars drive from the parking lot through the entire thing and then back to the parking lot. And there'll be like a second station in this parking lot somewhere, so people will be able to get off here if they want. And we'll do the same thing. We'll make a monorail station. Where is it? Transport rides. We'll put a monorail station here at the bus stop, and then the monorail will act as a bus. Even though this thing is bigger than... The cars will be bigger than the buses, but I think it will be kind of cool. I don't know. We might scrap it entirely. Or we might at least scrap the monorail and just do the cars. But yeah, that's the plan. And what will my next project be? I think we'll be with this zoo for a while, so I don't really want to make any plans for what comes after just yet. Because I'm thinking, why can I not place you? Obstructed. Oh, there's a fence as well. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Oh. There was a spot where it let me place it just now. What do you think of my new setup? Ooh. I'm gonna have to see this real quick. I'll be right back. Cool. So, for everyone left in the dark, Mr. Blueberry, who is my roommate, he got a dual laptop stand, so he can put 2 laptops on it in like an elevated position, which is more ergonomic, because if you have to look down at your laptop all day, you'll get neck pain. Alright, why don't you use a train to act as a bus? Because it's smoking. I don't really want a train driving through my car safari. At least the monorail kind of has the zebra patterning and stuff like that. So it's a bit more accurate. Just notice there's actually a bit of a height increase. So let's actually add that. Oh, that's a little 140%. It's a little much. Let's do this. So this is the power of the... So people are calling it the path mod, but it's the no restrictions mod. Which animal do I hope is in the next DLC? Well, assuming California... Wait, I don't even care if it's a North America DLC or not. I want it to be the California sea lion. That is what I want, what I really, really want. Mangrove. Yeah, which I think it has a good chance. If we do get a North America DLC. But I don't want to make any assumptions, because Frontier is known to disappoint. There we go. So I still haven't added extra music to my stream playlist, which I should really do. I was listening to the Australia DLC soundtrack today, and also the Africa pack apparently has extra music added to it, which I didn't actually know. I didn't bother to look it up. It'll be a good idea to make a Beekse Bergen fence pack, because some of the fences in the zoo are very cool. Yeah, problem is, I tried to look at it because someone requested it on my Discord as well. This one requires an actual fence, and it's kind of situational. I don't know. These I could add. This is actually a pretty easy one to make, like a modular thing out of, like including the gates and stuff. But I don't know, I use a lot of just the regular in-game barriers, to be honest. I don't know. But oh well. I feel like this is kind of just painted white, isn't it? Oh, I should turn that off. Oh crap. Don't look at that. That's a whoopsie and a half. Let me just completely close that and also just sign out of that. Just goodbye. Oh. When did my stream go black? Why is my stream black? Was that... Is that just me? Oh, it's back. Okay, that was weird. Anywho. So yeah. That's all good. Then some trees next to it. We could probably use either the mangrove or the corkwoods. I think the mangroves are good. Probably gonna put a couple extra in there. Could also use the Brazil nut trees. That would probably look pretty good. Yeah, I was correct in placing a few extra, so that's cool. So my plan for now was to just not finish the path. But now thinking about the fact that maybe I don't want to do the monorail at all. I might just remove the path out of here. No wait, we gotta have a path up to here so that the keepers can access the Jaguar. That's kind of important. So I think we'll just keep it the way it is. Just gotta make it... Right. Just gotta make it not look like this. Let's just put in a couple of queues. And then we can start hiding the path. Go. Okay, that's interesting. Just shove it under the rug. Alright, here we can start using 10-meter paths. That'll do. Okay, it doesn't want to connect up over there. That's a bit of a pity. There. That'll do. Oh. Alright, here's the other thing. Okay. Oh, what? Why are you there? Okay. Oops. Yeah, did we didn't hear anything today about updates or anything, right? Maybe I missed it, but I wasn't really keeping track. Honestly, I'm kind of afraid of the update. Because I'm so close to finishing this zoo and I want to record like all the cinematics and stuff like that with all the modded animals. But if the update comes and breaks all the modded animals, then that's gonna be difficult. So I really hope that that either I can finish either I can finish before the update drops, or it won't break everything. That would be very appreciated. I mean, probably if I ask Leaf, he'll help me out and get me all the mods I need in time to do stuff. Rumors are it's gonna be an animal pack, but nobody knows. As long as we get the sea lions, right? Yeah. Totally agree. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect at this point. Because I've heard a lot of different things. See, what time is it actually? I gotta quickly check something actually. Because I have work tomorrow, but I forgot at what time. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I need to set my alarm real quick. Because I'll forget otherwise. Let's see. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Because yeah, that's something else. I started a new little job thing. It's not really a job. Because it's only for 3 weeks. There we go. I need to get up at pretty much 6 in the morning. Yep. Gotta get up at 6. If you're curious, I'm doing a little research thing for the Dutch railways, where we're just counting how many people are on certain trains at any given moment of the day. Alright. Why are these black? Wait, you can color those? The hell? Why is it rotating? What? I had no idea. Or I had no idea it was that drastic. Let's put it like that. Interesting. That might actually be useful for something. I don't know what. Something. Alright, let's put this this thing in. So it's actually not plaster, it's brick. So let's start off by shrinking this down to the required size. And we're gonna take painted bricks. Like so. And I'm just gonna do it real simple. As simple as it gets, really. Actually, I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2 to get rid of the Z fighting. There. Cool. And now in a bit we're gonna have to make that fence over there as well. But one thing at a time. I think I made this thing a little big. But wait a second. Yeah. It's a little big. Perhaps. I don't think it's too bad. Actually, let's start off. Spiders roofs are not recolorable. That would be cool. Yeah. You'd be able to do some really cool things with that. But I mean, that's just something I've accepted. I could use the, if I installed the Safari pack, I could use those. Which I'm really kind of starting to lean towards. To like, start using mods in Season 2, Phase 2. Just to get stuff to like next level accuracy. But I don't know, it just feels off. I might just wait until TMTK. But I don't know really how TMTK works. I don't know if anyone who's played Planet Coaster can enlighten me. But do you need to like share files, or like if I upload a zoo with TMTK stuff in it, does it download them automatically if someone subscribes to it? Because that would be the logical thing. But I don't know if like the logical thing isn't always the right thing when it comes to these games. So I wish I can't group these up. Yeah, okay, you need to be smaller actually. So, like that much. Yep. Is it that much? Or maybe a bit less? In Planco, TMTK was downloaded automatically if you download a project with TMTK. But you also had the option to ignore it and play without them. Interesting. So that'll be good then. Okay, I think this is fine. So yeah, I would definitely use TMTK whenever we get it. But that's just a thing, whenever we get it. We don't know when that will be. Okay, let's put it like this. Ah, my ear is itchy. I had my ears cleaned the other day because they were completely just waxed off basically. I couldn't hear anything in my right ear. So yeah, I had to get them cleaned out with a little water thingy. Let's see, how's the scaling on this thing? That's pretty good. Put this in. And let's get there's one over here as well. Let's get a little ashtray. Put that on there as well. Oh, that's a little doesn't work here. That's a pity. That is a pity. Oh well. Can't be helped. There we go. Ah, here you can kind of see what it's really like. So this is where you go to the playground. It looks like there's a little brick path. Is the playground on brick though? No, it's not. Looks like it's kind of on sand. So maybe I should actually change this a little bit. Because I thought it was on a bit of like concrete. That's completely different. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that just seems like sand to me. Well, I'm gonna look up on the workshop if there's some like crocodile. Look at that. That's actually perfect. I'm gonna take that. Let's see if we can use that. Here it is. I'm not sure. I like the piece choice, but we are gonna have to heavily modify this. We are gonna heavily modify that. So over here, it's just gonna be a 2-meter path. Let's just do that. Okay. So we can still use this circle to like figure out where we need to paint it. There we go. That'll do. So let's lower that. You have to go have fun with The Walking Dead. Don't get eaten. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of trees on that side and on this side as well. Let's just kind of roughen this up to make it more of a forest floor. There we go. Yeah. If and when we add pathing and stuff around here, that'll all make sense, but for now it's just good enough. Okay, so let's look into this stuff. So let's start with those swings, because I think those are pretty easy. We're just gonna have some rod pieces. I think the thick ones are too big, but maybe they're actually not. Let's try it with the thick ones first. Let's just keep going. So I feel like that's too big indeed. But then again, I kind of want to have contrast between those thin bars and the slightly thicker ones. And the only way to really do that is by using these as the thicker ones. And we're not in a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I am gonna keep them like so. Maybe a comma. It's a comma chair. But yeah, has anyone I don't know, done anything cool this weekend? No, I did. I had a weekend alone with my roommate. We kind of just hung out, did some stuff together, made lasagna. That was nice. Alright, let's see. That's a swing. Just need to make sure to color it, and I think these are the same colors as we used over here, so let's just steal that and put one here like that. Alright, so that's one swing set. Just combine that. Alright, so we have one swing set over here. One swing set over there. About. We have, what even is this? There's a chain between it. Probably see it from a different angle. First I want this color. And a new rod. And I'm gonna get a full stop to put on top of that. It's kind of gonna be the rounded top. I wonder if actually, wow, that was a sentence. I wonder if I can use a bulb light for that. That looks Not great, but honestly surprisingly good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So let's put that like this. Take an arch shape. Large cylinder. Put that in the middle. Same color. And just jam a thing through the middle. And there we go. Another playground item. Pretty much complete. Just put that. Let's see. I think this picture's made like over here. About right, I want to have a look at the crocodile. So you've got two kind of spring-like things, for which we can definitely use a parentheses. Just make it not entirely black, but somewhat dark. Okay, let's start a group. So we can either make the entire thing out of font pieces, or we can try to use some of those things that that blueprint item has. Did I remove that one? Oh, guess I have. Let's try to use font pieces first of all. So we're gonna have a tail. Like this. And we're gonna have this one on top. Oh, I gotta sneeze. My bad. Okay. Actually, just wanna get the full thickness in there. This side's fine. There we go. Then we're gonna need a full stop. Or something for the head. And maybe a comma. For the body. There. Then over here, he's gonna have a big old mouth. Seriously, how does Zizi do it? Ooh, a playground. Yeah. It's probably the most kind of well hidden playground, let's put it that way. Doesn't see that much use, I don't think. I also think its sole purpose is to just have something for kids to do while they're waiting on the bus. I think that is it. Its one and only purpose. Okay, wait, let me just... I think this will actually still be the best one to use for this. Oh. Let's put them like something like this. See, this is something that is kind of out of my comfort zone. So I have no idea what I'm doing. But I think it's going pretty okay. And I'm just gonna make this a bit wider. I think this is actually going... Yeah, it's going pretty well. I can go off of the world axis. Just flip it. I don't really want to make this thing like solid like I'm kind of doing now, because it won't be as accurate, but it will look a lot better in game. So I think I will do it anyway. Just do that. And let's get some eyes. Like that. And done. Anything else? I think it just needs feet. And the little handle thing. Maybe something kind of connecting it to the... Oh. I was thinking more like this. Does that stick out a lot? Over here, not that much. Yeah, no, that's fine. There you go. Alright, so we need more commas just to create basically legs. Oh, that's weird. So we're gonna put these like so. Oh, okay, no, I screwed it up. Put these like so, I think is fine. Could also use the Nodo or the Boogaloo full stop, which is a little more forgiving. It's a bit smaller. Okay, and then either use the comma. I think the comma is good for that. For some feet. There we go. And just make that symmetrical. There we go. Little crocodile thingy. Yeah. Now it just needs, and we can actually maybe get the letter O for that. No, too big. Maybe that's actually not the letter O at all, that's the number 0. That is what I meant. So, yeah, no, let's just take the bracket. Maybe this one? Nah. Maybe this. Oh, wait, this actually kind of works in a different way. Now, if only we had a thing we could easily put around that. But I can't think of anything that isn't a font piece, which wouldn't work really well. Because yeah, this way too big. Even the font pieces. And when even the font piece is too big, you know you've got yourself in a pickle. Because I don't think there is anything else really. Nope. If anyone knows a piece to share, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I mean, we could put a bracket on top, little small lights bracket thingy. Just for the idea of it. Something like that. I don't know. There. Oh, they're not in the group. Oh, come on. Yes?
It finally works.
Nice. Right, my roommate had to share that a homework thing he's doing finally works. He'd been struggling with it all weekend, basically, so. That's cool. And I'm gonna rotate it slightly that way. Alright, now we have this car truck thing. So let's actually look at this from a bit of a different angle. So we've got this big bush, which is all well and good. But if we take the picture we had earlier, yeah, so the bus thing's supposed to be over here. So I think all of this maybe need to rotate. Or we don't have enough space, that's the other option. What's this thing? Is it just... I think that's the only thing I don't have a picture of. I don't know why I didn't just take a panorama photo there, but that's just one of those mysteries. It kind of looks like it's just another one of those. Another one of those, but in red. Oh, and there's a bench here as well. Interesting. I can't see the bottom of that thing. Frustrates me. Alright. Let's just open this picture. Okay, so the bench is over on this side, so let's put that there. And that swing is pretty close to the bench, so I think we do need to rotate everything just so that they're kind of like this. And then we should be able to put that final thing back there. I think this one's a bit more like this. That one's probably fine. Let's just make it look like this thing is kind of attached to something. Because I don't like it just sticking out of the sand like it did. And then yeah, let's make that bus thing. So I don't know how well we can. So here's what confuses me about these two poles is that I don't see anything between the two poles. There's a little chain. There is a little chain. What could that be? What could it be? I really don't know. Two poles and a chain. Like, what has that? Here you see the chain again. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'll just leave that one out, because we're kind of low on space anyway. We could try to make the bus and then call it quits. Not even guaranteed we'll be able to do the bus, to be honest. Because these wheels are way too big. Why? Okay, so this is stupid. Sorry for picking my nose, or at least close to it. But the inside of my nose is so itchy and I don't get it. I don't know what happened that caused it. But it's really annoying. Because I don't want to have to scratch the inside of my nose all the time, because it looks stupid. It's a very weird problem to have, I know. Anyway, let's just kind of make this nice yellow. So normally it's a 45-degree angle. Oh. Oh, come on, I grouped it. Normally it's a 45-degree angle to go from like one rod thing to the next, but now I'm making it 90 so that we get this, which isn't round, but it's as close as we're gonna get without it being enormous. So we're gonna take that and then take we can either take font pieces or what I was actually planning on doing is these. Make these black. And there we go. That's our quote-unquote wheel of this bus. I just realized that there's a bus playground item next to the bus stop. That's kind of cute. I'm guessing that's probably intentional. I can actually imagine a kid coming out of the bus ride and then kind of playing in this playground, being like, I'm the bus driver now, yay! That's cute. I like that. Alright. So that's one wheel. We're gonna go ahead and make that 2 wheels. And let's take a rod. Oh, it's in a different group. There. It has wheels. There we go. Do I need to space them out more? No, perfect. Guessing that's something like this. Okay, so it's like 1, 2. It's actually floating a little bit. It has like little poles sticking in the bottom. And then in the middle, it just connects straight to the ground. Okay, so that's almost our little bus done. It's not great, but it gets the job done. I don't even know how many people actually go here anyway. Just casually waiting here till my pizza arrive. I mean, I hope they deliver it here, but I don't think, I think you gotta be waiting at your own house for that even. I wouldn't mind getting a pizza, although I've had enough pizza. Oh, well, it looks like I won't be hanging around for long. Sad. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a pizza, although I've actually had way too much pizza last week. Because last week it was a stunt week at Domino's. And I may not have eaten pizza every day, but I might as well have, because I ate 8 pizzas last week. I'm pretty sure. I kind of lost count. Soon, man, we need to start planning our trip to Beekse Bergen. Yes. Yes, we should. I feel like these wheels need to be more to the front, because I feel like it has a... Oh, no, wait. No, this is fine. Actually, let's take these. Let's take these instead. Now that's a bummer. Well, it's actually a bumper, but it just even joins and my pun radar is going off. He has that positive effect on people. Positive. I don't know. I might be stretching it now. Let's see. That's not great. No, that just won't do. What's up with this? That is way too big. Okay. Wait. Okay. We're gonna lift them upwards, but then like this. Right. And then put it like this. There we go. That's as good as we're gonna get that. And then we're gonna take the trims again. There we go. Do we care about Z fighting? Yes, we do. Sadly. What do you think your African area in the zoo should be called? I don't know. What area are you focusing on mostly? What I would do is honestly just look at a map of Africa and just pick a place, because there's so many awesome place names in Africa. And they all sound really cool. There we go. That's better. This looks kind of stupid, but I like it. It's a good stupid. Let's see. Of course we don't have a good connection for that. I think I was gonna deal with it sticking out slightly on the other side. Let's go over here as well. Bam. African Trail, African Adventure, or African Savannah. I mean, what is it? Is it an African Trail, an African Savannah, or an African Adventure? I'm really not that creative with names. One of the many benefits of doing a recreation. You don't have to think about the naming. come on. Sure. This bus is not workshop worthy, I'll tell you that much. But it's good enough for this area. This is this is a perfect example of I just want to finish this zoo. It's good enough. Just put it in. I just want to get it over with, please. Ooh, it's black. That's actually... I expected it to be yellow. I think black is actually very good for this little thing. Let's see if we can get this on there. Maybe have it something like this. I really should have, because when I made these pictures, I was alone in the zoo. Why didn't I just go into the playground? There was nobody there to think I'm weird. Could you say that people are parking a lot? I'm working on the bus stop at the moment. The title of the stream is deceiving. I am deceiving people. They think they're watching a parking lot stream and then bam! I'm making a bus stop. Hey REM Exotics! You'll be lurking while you eat your lunch. I appreciate that. We're gonna be live for another hour and a half or so. Because around that time I should be going to bed. Whether I will be going to bed is a whole different question entirely. But I should. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and steal this tree. Now, why I'm still trying to find trees that look like the trees in the actual zoo is a mystery, because it's such a... It's not a complete waste of time, but it feels like it sometimes. Oops. Alright, let's see what we have. So, especially these trees are just a real pain, because they're... The ash tree is the only one that kind of looks like him, but the canopy of this one is all wrong, basically. Because that one's way too thick. I don't want to use that one. And this one's way too thin. So yeah, then you've got the maple. Oh, I should probably... You've got the maple, which is okay, I guess. Even though it's nothing like the trees that would actually grow here. No, this is not the actual bus stop. This is the safari bus stop. The actual bus stop is over here, which I kinda made. It's the wrong type of bus, because I couldn't be bothered to make one myself. And this one existed already. But I actually have people spawning in this bus, and they start walking into the zoo from over there. And that's kind of where things get more serious. So yeah. Look, it's the parking lot. Because this is the parking lot stream. We're just next to the parking lot. This is the parking lot and surrounding area stream. So this one's also kind of too big. I'm gonna put this one down, I think. These trees kind of have a... Oh, and now it's gone. I hate that that happens so easily. I don't know how I would fix it, but I hate how easy it is to delete your favorites. Because I get that you don't want to make it too difficult to delete them. Because that would be really annoying as well. But the amount of times that I accidentally delete something, or not delete, but like remove something from my favorites, happens a lot. Oh, they're actually kind of good. Yeah, I like you. Just gonna put that around here. Something like that. Should actually be a little more to this side. These trees should be a bit closer to the path. Like this. Alright, so that's the playground pretty much done. Oh wait, no, there's the monkey bars in the back. Monkey. So let's take these. Let's see. We got one over here. There we go. Oh, no. Just these, please. And don't have him behind the don't have him behind the swings. That seems like a hazard. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of kind of sand, dirt underneath the swings, because that's where all the kids... You're such a fast builder. I really am not. Don't let this deceive you. I'm rushing a little bit now, but normally I'm the slowest builder imaginable. It's just that I'm really motivated to finish this zoo. So I'm kind of just rushing. But normally I spend ages doing this thing. We could, if you want, we could spend the entire stream on just this building. Because I've been working on it for like... pretty much... I don't know how many hours I've already gone into this. Like probably like 3 to 5 hours on all these murals. Crap. I'm so fucked. I forgot. Okay, so when I started the stream, I put this building here to take a screenshot. And I meant to undo that. I didn't undo that. So that's a problem. Because now it's no longer aligned with the world axis. And that's really bad. Because now it's like 10 times more difficult to actually build this thing. But I'll deal with that later, I guess. I'm sure I can figure something out. Let me actually wonder what happens. What if I select it and I say, oh, that actually, I think that might have worked. Okay, wait, I just want to know if that worked or not. Because if it did, then that might be good. Oh, thank God, that actually fixed it, I think. Okay, good. In that case, I don't want to delete that. And we're just going to move the building back over here. Okay. That is actually... Whew, I thought I royally screwed myself there. But it's fine. Because it being on the world axis makes it a whole lot more manageable. Right, we need a bunch of wood for this thing. So I want to finish this off as well. So I'm gonna take this, just split that off, and we're gonna split it from the group as well. And we're gonna take each of these and make it a 4-meter one. And what I'm doing is basically I'm moving it and I'm placing it back down, and that way the game will remember the color it was, and then when I place a 4-meter one, it will copy the color of the 2-meter one. So that way I can keep the colors but change it to a different thing. It's pretty helpful. It's a little speed run trick if you do want to get faster, because I do have a bunch of tricks like that. Things that help me build faster. But the reason I developed all those tricks, well, developed, that kind of sounds a bit too formal. But the reason I came up with all those tricks is because I'm so slow. I want to think of ways to be at least a little bit faster. Because my slowness comes from me staring at reference photos for hours. And not, you know, me being slow at the game per se. Wow. Good morning to me. Hello? These are different colors. Cool. There we go. And now we can put this like this. And let's have a quick look at Google Maps. Yeah, that's not all too helpful. Doesn't really help much. I think we'll just keep it at that. Then we just need a trim, which is more on the greener side. And that'll go like this. And we're gonna get some. I'm not sure what this roof is made out of, but I'm gonna guess that it's something like this. So let's take this. Now that is way too big, so we're just gonna have to take these. Straighten it out. And put it on there. There we go. Bam! Can't see it from in here. That's all good. I have no idea what's inside here. I can only guess. And my guess is as good as yours. I really don't know. I'm just gonna put a gutter here. And then we're gonna call it, well, I want to call it done pipe.
Yeah. Need my charger.
Very important.
Yeah, my laptop's empty.
Okay.
My other junk as well.
Sure.
Is this yours?
Yeah, no, that's yours. Mine's pink.
Oh, no, you got the pink one, of course. Very jealous. Have fun with your stream.
Good night.
Good night.
Cool. Ba-bam. Put those there. I think there's a bunch more around. We're gonna need to put in all those trees as well. You can actually see those planks, so that's all correct. So there's just going to be a bunch of plants and stuff around here. Now we just need this little fence, which I think is the same as the one back here. Yep, I am correct. So let's just take that one and put it right. Here we go. Okay, so that one remains kind of unchanged. So we just kind of need to put it here. Needs to be a bit more green-like though. Let's just kind of... Let's kind of see. Looks a bit weird, but the other one looked a bit weird as well. I'm also going to take these and kind of incorporate them into here. Like that. And these are a little more like this color, which for some reason doesn't work, but there we go. And now we just kind of swap these around. Hey, good evening, Jeroen. Welcome. There we go. That'll do for that corner. What's she? Yeah, I saw you there. I saw, yeah, for those watching here, I have been quote-unquote streaming a little bit on my Discord server. Just kind of, when I don't feel like I have the energy to stream, I sometimes might pop into my Discord server and share my screen there. Come on. So if you haven't joined yet, we have actually started using the voice chat every now and then. It's been a lot of fun. You visited the Beekse Bergen? Yes, I saw you post the image of your drink. Hope you had a good time. Alright, I think that's gonna be that for this area. Lovely weather. Yeah, it was good weather. That is true. Right, I think that's actually like Scots pine kind of at a ground level over here, which is interesting. And then there's a bunch of bramble, which I think kind of goes along the entire way. I know that across here, just about, there is going to be one of these. I'm just going to guess that there's like probably a couple of them. And the rest of this we're probably just gonna fill in kind of willy-nilly, just at random. Just whatever works. So let's get in here. That thing is a bit high. I'm gonna put that back a bit. So over here, chain link. First chain link is C. Actually, let's just keep that together. Like so. And yeah, whatever. Let's do the same thing with this one. So since when have we been able to do this? Because I've always wanted to do it, but it never could. But now you can just do that. And it's pretty great. for a very long time, if you tried to do this, it would... I don't know if it's the mod. That might actually be the mod doing that. The no restrictions mod. But it was actually pretty useful when it used to be broken, because you could make all posts equal length really easily that way. Because what used to happen is that they would all kind of snap to the ground if you did that. Which could be useful at times. Sure could. Alright, so that looks like it's just black, right? Let's make it so. See, this is where the thingy is. Oh, we didn't group it up. There we go. And there we go. Now, this is a service thing, and they can actually close, like they can lock it. It's actually, like, you can see the handle over there. It's super easy to unlock it on your own, if I remember correctly. But you haven't heard that from me. Not that I've ever, like, the only time I've ever done that is with permission. But it's kind of funny. Alright, let's put that on there. Bit bigger than real life. There we go. And then there's a second gate right over here, which I'm gonna make out of the thin planks. I'm gonna make that color. Hey Fauna! Welcome. Good to see you. Gorgon. Yep, that's a thing. I guess. Yeah, Fauna called me Gorgon last night. Caught me off guard. Okay, so that's just a bunch of birch back there. I don't feel like... Oh crap, I didn't group it up again. Alright, and then... There we go. That's good enough. It's kind of whatever. So this area, kind of feeling like ignoring a little bit. I mean, I'll get to it soon enough, because I'm also working on the whole backstage area around here. See, that tree is that tree, so that's all good. Ooh, this is looking true to life. Yeah, that's kind of the point. That's what we've been going for. So, Let's see. What else is here? So I think the only thing we need is a bunch more trees. A bit more terrain changes. I think we'll... I want to set apart the playground more, but I don't know what else I can do to do that. Because it's kind of just there. Okay, let's roughen the terrain around here. I hate that tool. It's so useless. Like, I can do a better job roughening the terrain just using the push and pull. And every now and then I'll give it another shot. But the roughen tool is just bad. Bramble. There we go. Alright, we've got a bunch of bramble growing on the side here. This goes a lot faster, but it doesn't look as good. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to think much. It's just... yeah, just gotta do that. Although it has its disadvantages as well. For example, when there's a useless toilet building that has all this stuff on it. So you spend hours on a toilet building that no one's gonna look at. This is the worst part, probably. Oh, my phone made a noise. It's not that important, I think. Let's see. There we go. That's another one of the things I do to build faster. Don't search for the entire name of something. Just search for something that's in the name. You won't have to type as long, and if you spell it you don't have the chance of spelling it incorrectly. At least not as much. Like, I couldn't tell you what half the pieces I use are called, but I know that that a certain combination of letters is in them. So I could also make loads of rocks and plants with their own blueprints. Yeah. So for me, I have all my plants and such in separate groups. Because I've had it pretty often that I want to delete a single tree. And then only hours later you find out that, oh, that single tree was actually grouped up to an entire building or something. So to avoid that, I've started just putting everything in, just not grouping up foliage basically. So yeah, that kind of saves a lot of pain. Oh, apple. And to be fair, usually I don't really change much after I place something, foliage-wise. Usually I'm kind of just like, yep, that's there now. Done. I realized these apple trees are really good for creating like a semi-flat row of trees. I've used them a lot in this part. Over here. I've got a pretty flat kind of row. I kind of filled it all in with those apple trees. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, doing that again over here. So you got some views through the foliage here, which is actually good. I want to have it a little bit thicker over here, I think. Gonna add some of these. We're gonna get a mangrove tree. That's usually a pretty good filler upper. Now the only thing I kind of want to see if I can manage, I think I'm going to remove you and make you a bit taller. I want to be able to see this playground from here, basically. Trying to preserve that. Because yeah, when you're walking along the thing here, you can actually see the playground from the parking lot, so there we go, now you can. So that's that. Let's clean this up a little bit. Got a manzanita bush kind of sticking through the thing here, and that's pretty much it. So that's where the buses are. That's not really relevant right now. So cool. So much for that part of the bus stop. We're actually getting pretty close to finishing the bus stop, so that's cool. Let's see if we can do that. Because all we really have to do, and it's not over here, all we really have to do is make the getting on point. Why is my mouth making so many weird noises? So yeah, let's have a look then. This is completely somewhere else. I don't know why it's in the same album. This is actually next to the bus stop. It's right over here. I could get that dumpster. I don't really have a blueprint for the blue dumpster, but this one perfect, because this one's too big for that one. Hungry? I'm not that hungry, no. Oh, I do have something for those. I just don't know where it is. I think I used them in Congo. Honestly, sometimes I feel it's easier, yeah, here they are, to look for a blueprint in my zoo, because I know where I used it, whereas in the blueprints tab, you're just searching for it for ages. Oh, that's not the right color. Or well, it's like, what am I saying? It's a different material, so I can't copy the color. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, come on. There we go. Am I gonna go through all the effort to recolor all these gutters? Well, I'm already doing it, so might as well finish. Did I already make a recolored version of this over here? I might have. I did. Nice. Cool, that saves a bit of time. Let's write over... Stop freezing game. Right over here. We're gonna take the corkwood tree to make these bushes. And let's kind of keep that going. I think they're kind of all around this area. They're kind of going all the way up to the road, aren't they? Oops. Kind of like that. And then there's some big boy trees in there, but those are a bit of a hassle to deal with, because I don't have a good tree for them. I've got these, which are okay. I really like using the ash tree for them, but there's not a very good one. This one works a bit. This one's just too thin in general. Works for now. Not the biggest fan of it though. This area kind of needs to come a bit later, I think. I'd like to incorporate it into the backstage whenever I'm starting to work on the backstage again. Which is not yet. So these are those doors we just saw from the other side. You see there is actually a bunch of trees in here still. So let's take these. Kind of put those around a bit. Bit willy-nilly. Not putting too much thought into them per se. Maybe we can get an oak tree. The oak trees are so big. It's just not not practical. And these trees look way too like neat. They're like all trimmed and stuff. There is a birch tree or two. We can place those. Can't even see the birch tree from above. Because in real life it's even closer. Maybe we need to make the other tree a bit shorter. Now it sticks out a little bit. You can barely tell though. Oh well. There's more stuff on this side. Kind of reminds me of the trees I built for this area. Where are they? Next to the water. These ones. Oh. These ones. There we go. Damn, there's no... Like, most of the zoo has, like... I've been able to use the Scots pine, but these are definitely leafy trees. I don't know what those are called in English. They probably have a name, because they do so in Dutch as well. Okay. So, there's one thingy over here. There's a little box. I got a box like that lying around. There's one next to the Red River Hogs. And then that one's like... So you've got the thing, then you've got the little twisty bendy road. Say somewhere around here. We need to kind of make our twisty bendy road a bit. So thingy, and it goes this way, goes over here, goes past here, and then you're at the gate. And so I'm going to put this around here. Is that brick? It is. And there's a mesh fence thing. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Let's get some null fence posts. That'll help put the mesh in. Let's see, I'm gonna take a mesh door I made for the bird of prey area. Just for the mesh. I don't really care about the door part of it. I think this one might actually be too meshy. Because it's... Yeah, it is. What do I want instead then? I'm actually not sure. I feel like I should have something like that. But where? Where? Fine, I'll make a new one. I don't know where to look for this. First I'm gonna drop these into the ground. Then we're gonna go to construction, take mesh. And this will be our mesh door. Right. There we go. That will be our door. So we just take that and let's attach it back up. Oh no. Attach it up like that. There we go. Come on. Just place it, you poop. You're kidding me. So yeah, I can't wait till I'm done. I'm really looking forward to recording some cinematics of the zoo. I really hope I'm still gonna have mods when I get to that. Because yeah, there is an update coming. I don't want mods to break, but oh well. Nothing much we can do about that. Okay, that's that. So, are we in the right spot? I guess we are if we just redraw the road a little bit. This needs to be a bit more over there. And we'll get some kind of grass around it as well. That'll also make it stand out a bit more. This area is actually pretty grassy, so except for around there. Do I do it lazily? Yeah. Just do it lazily. There we go. This is really something that I'm gonna fix up in the future. If and when I make the bus ride functional, and we're actually gonna have guests walking around here and stuff like that. That'll change this area quite drastically. And if we're not gonna have guests around here, then we're also gonna just change it to make it just look better. But right now I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have guests here or not. So that kind of makes it hard to plan out what I'm gonna do with this area. Hello? Oh crap. Still grouped up with the other rope fence. Gotta split it. There we go. There we go. Just make it look a bit dirted up. Hide the fact that it's actually too thick. So there is a sign here. I don't know what it says though. All we can see is that there's a bunch of trees around here. I'm just going to put down another one around there. There should be some small bushes, so let's just take some birch and put that around the place a little bit. That kind of makes it look a little more grown in and alive. That's also what I have the manzanita bush for. Actually, I prefer using the willow bush because they really just look like tiny plants kind of coming up. And then we'll take some grass. Really just make this area feel a little bit more finished. Grass is really good for that. Problem is it's really easy to overdo it. So it's important not to do that. Because if you put it everywhere, it looks bad as well. I don't know how to say it otherwise. Okay, so let's see. There's a bunch of trees everywhere. That's all great. This is somewhere else. Yeah, see, this is the view from the parking lot into the playground. You can actually see what those things are finally. It's kind of like a... I still don't know how to describe it. I think that's just a chain with a thing in the middle. Kind of boring. Okay, so we're gonna have a bunch of trees around. We've got that already. Oh, this is a good picture. This is helpful. So, naturally we have a dirt path. This is kind of right across from the... Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. So this path kind of going into this dirt path over here. So let's take some, actually that's in the nature tab, some mulch. And we're gonna turn that on its side. And that kind of looks like tire tracks. So we kind of drag that from here to here. And if we want to make it a little bit more accurate, kind of fake the accuracy a little bit by moving it like that. There we go. So we've got a bunch of birch trees over here. So we have these. There's actually another one seemingly on the other side of this path, which we should make this path. Oh crap. Fine, we'll just make it like that. And then we'll have some birch around here. Let's put a small one over there. And I think we can use an ash tree. It's kind of the best we got. There we go. Then on this side, I want to use an ash tree as well. Kind of like this. Just to get a similar sort of tree going. And then I'm going to quickly hop to the red panda habitat over here. Because right around here we've got a nice birdhouse that we can put in the tree there. There we go. Actually, put that on this side. Like that. Cool. Now I can tell there's more trees and stuff. That's the one with the birdhouse. So this picture doesn't really help us any further. There's probably some trees over here. Let's actually look at Google Maps as well to see. So yeah, this entire area is just full of trees. So I'm just gonna take some of these and just kind of fill this all in, really. Yep, stop freezing please, thank you. Right, and let's get some smaller ones as well. Okay, maybe not have one in front of this gate. That feels a little off. But I think for now, that will probably do. Okay, so we got, this is kind of the exit, I think. The bus stops here, lets people out, and then over here they let people in. So let's make the letting people in part. And after that, I think it's about time for me to go to sleep, I'm afraid. This is not the same one as over here, is it? It looks very similar, but it's not, because it's over here, kind of. It's the exit. So let's see then, because then over there is the entrance. That's going to be like over here about. In that picture, oh here you can see the path. Oh, here you can see both of them. So they're kind of across from each other. So we've got that path over here. we're gonna have this one over here about. Roughly. Kind of looks like it's sort of diagonal. Yeah, I feel like this thing needs to... Wait, maybe this path needs to be a bit more... coming on to here. And then this one is like over here about. I think that's slightly better. Still not perfect, but so be it. Let's go back to 1. There we go. And there we go. Actually, I'm just gonna... There we have it. So we've got a gate. I wonder what that sign says. I have no idea. We do have a bunch more trees around here though. Like another birch. Seems like one. I'm gonna take the poplar for this big boy over here. And I'm gonna take an ash tree for that smaller one. Oh. And then there's another big birch tree on the other side here. Cool. And we need the rope fence again. There we go. This is the epitome of good enough. That's kind of what this area is turning into a little bit, but it's kind of just all it needs to be for now. We'll get back to it another time. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that's kind of over here. Can we see that from the other pictures? Where that is? Wait, okay, let's at least open this one, because that'll help. Oh, hey. Alright, so there's like three stops, and that's what all these different things are. That makes sense, I guess. Did you make the electric fencing also in Planet Zoo? Where specifically? Because I have in some spots, but kind of depends. Let's see, where's my bus thing? Oh, this sucks. This is kind of bad. In smaller habitat, I saw it at the bottom. Yeah, there's a couple of habitats that have electric fencing like that, like the hyenas. I haven't done it there. Wow. Oh god, this is a mess. Oh. Oh god. Oh, stop. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's split that from group because I don't actually know. Wait, what? Did I change? Why? Okay, I'm not doing that. What did you use for that? So in the hyena habitat, I used nothing. I just haven't done it yet. That's over here. So there is supposed to be, I don't know if it's new because I didn't notice it before in my life, but there is an electric fence over here. But in habitats that I did do it, the only one I can think of at the moment is this, the sloth bear habitat. And here I just used the in-game electric fence to get this wire going. Which is a bit too low, but it works. And then in the edge of Africa I did the same. So that's over here. On the other side of it. So here there's also just a regular electric fence and then with some posts between it. And the same goes for the water, to be honest. That's also, but it's just the electric fence. I've just used the in-game one, so it's not that exciting. Wait, where is that? Oh, yeah, around here. There's some electric fence. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this is all gonna change anyway, so I've kind of just been ignoring this area. I put a roof on this. But yeah. Alright, let's sign, that's what we were doing. Where are we? Alright. Copy that color. Paste it in here. There we go. This bus needs to be flipped. So I think the way I'm gonna do that is just very simple. I don't know what I have selected right now. Okay, that's a mess. No, no. No. Oh, god damn. That is a messy, messy thing. Okay, there we go. Now I've got all. Except for one, apparently. Which is you. There we go. Decibus. We don't need an arrow because this is not that type of sign. There we go. And just lower that down a bit more. Oh boy. There we go. Good enough. These signs are also going to be redone, so again, not oops. These signs are all going to be redone, so not going to put too much effort into them either. It's just the reality of things. Right, let's put that there. That tree looks really out of place in here. It's not that bad in other areas, but this place in particular, this looks weird. Okay. That's number 3. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. From here you can see that. You see the little boxy thing. Cool. I think we're doing pretty okay with this. So now it's just a case of this one, of which I don't know the exact placement. Oh, we can kind of make it out of here, I think. Oh yeah, okay, it's across this path. So we have this path going around that little shelter thingy, and really? No, that seems off. Probably more over here. So let's take this photo. That's where it is. Okay. And it's actually not brick for this one. It's just the terrain. There we go. So we're going to take this, set it up over here. There we go. Sure. Because we're gonna need a thing in here anyway. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Make this all null. Get rid of these. Put in a fence. Attach them. Such a weird workaround, but it works. So can't argue with that. Trust it. Go. Can actually lower this one a little bit. Now it looks like this thing is actually supposed to be on a bit of a hill. So we can try to add that in a bit after I finish playing with these. Right, let's try to put it on a bit of a hill. So we're going to make it rather large, but not too strong. And kind of just take all these up. Something like that seems good. So then we can take this and kind of raise all of this. And this is just the beauty of the no restrictions mod, just being able to terraform over path. Oh, that's just a game changer right there. God knows why the game doesn't let you do this. I mean, I can think of a few reasons, but still, it's so nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's actually a mesh fence over here. That's weird. There we go. And we'll just add a bit of a trim to it as well. Which won't look very good. Nope. Gotta do it in smaller increments. So this trim will eventually go around the entire quote-unquote path here. But yeah, as I said before, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this path yet, so I don't want to put all that effort in just to do it later. So it's gonna look a little unfinished for now, but at least it's done enough. Cool. So that's that birch tree. I think this does need to be a bit more to the side maybe. Because like there needs to be an entire bus here, I think, while also keeping that one free. But oh well, it's kind of whatever. We need to put our sign here. Like so. It looks like there's actually a double sign. Which I think might actually be this. I can't tell, but I'm gonna make an educated guess that this is what that sign actually is, because this has like all the... Wrong one. This actually has like all the times and stuff on it. And if this is getting onboard for the kind of public bus, while the other ones are a bit more like rented. Ooh, my bad. Okay. Let's put these on here. And there's a couple more bigger trees. One over here. I'm gonna take one poplar. Like that. Got those birches. There's a bunch of things over here that we don't have. Let's connect this path. So here's a thing that I do with the no restriction mod as well. I overlap these paths, but I don't connect them. And what that causes is that people will not try to walk over them, which is pretty useful in a place like this, where I do not want them to. I definitely don't want them to walk into the habitat. So this is kind of whatever. We got all that. We were putting down some trees earlier. Right, so we're just kind of wrapping up here. Just putting down a couple more trees. Maybe an ash. Small one. Hello? Okay. What? Okay. Can I have my tree? That was weird. Let's get some birch things out of the ground as well. Especially around here to kind of hide this mess. This sort of stuff. Okay, that'll about do it. Alright, so I'm gonna call the bus stop done for now. Of course, we've got a lot of stuff that still needs to happen in the future, like the actual track itself and stuff, and this stuff needs to be changed all over the place, because this was a very dated thing that I made. But that will all be done in phase 2. So yeah, that is the bus stop area. Hashtag good enough. Oh wait, no. No, wait, okay, I do want to add some things to this, because this needs those support beams, which are actually, quite interesting, now that I look at them properly. So let's take these, put them on here. Let's see. Okay. And then we need a 2-meter one, I think. That'll work. As long as it's not sticking out the top, it's fine. So let's put those over there and over there. And I'll just kind of quickly get those in. Good enough. Let's put them like this. There we go. That'll be that. Now if I put this like that. And another 2-meter one to kind of do this diagonal. There we go. That's a bit better. Just a little more detailed. Now that I look at it, there's actually also a beam kind of like this one. But then across the entire length of the thing. So let's try and put that in. So it's kind of over here along the entire length. And we just put it like that. Cool. All right. And then bam. Got the swings. Yeah. That is pretty much that. That is the bus stop. Cool. So I think next up, what I'm going to be working on off stream, or maybe we'll stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I want to finish this freaking thing really badly. Because once this is finished, it's just a matter of plopping down some trees and stuff, and then this part of the parking lot is done. Then we just need to have a bunch of trees over here and over here, and then this is kind of done. And this needs a bunch of trees. This needs a bunch of trees, and I need to figure out this thing. The bicycle rack needs bikes that aren't just copy-pasted. And then there needs to be a ton of stuff over here. Backstage. And then it's done. Oh, can't you imagine? But I'm gonna have to go to bed because I have to get up in 8 hours. Just about. So I'm gonna just move myself over here. This is my saving spot. Don't ask me why. Oh wait, I just ruined it. Oops. Yeah. This is my saving spot. Look at how small it is from here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and save, make a backup as well. Because can never have too many backups. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, I might see you guys again tomorrow. I really don't know. My mood lately has been a bit kind of eh. So, I don't know if I'm in the mood for stream. But if I'm not, I'm probably going to be in my Discord hanging about. So, I might catch you there. So, let's do, that was the regular save. Now let's do the backup. And today is 9/20/2021. Apparently I already have a save for that, because I made that past midnight. So let's just make a second one. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe another time. That was the wrong button. But yeah, hopefully in about a week or so, I'll be able to do a like mini episode where we'll quickly go over all the things that I built. Maybe I won't even do that, but who knows. This is a Be Right Back screen. I meant to put on this one, of course. So yeah, maybe that video will go out, or maybe it'll just be a trailer video showing the entire zoo, which will be a monumental achievement. We are so close. Just gotta pull through a little longer. Really, I think it won't take longer than a week at this point. But who knows? I've been saying that for a week. I said that a week ago, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling on, so I should just go. So good night. Bye-bye.